Views, expressions, and opinions are those of the panelists. Neither Vibe Wichita or our sponsors officially endorse or oppose any statement made during any recording.
What's good with my people? It's your man Dramedy Drew. Thanks for tuning in to the #1 podcast in the Flatlands. You know what time it is.
You know what it is. It's Vibe Wichita with your host, Dramedy Drew. Turn your speakers up.
Turn it up.
The voice of the dub is about to speak.
Listen. Locked and loaded. Let's go.
Y'all know how we do, man. What's good with my people? It's your man Dramedy Drew. Welcome to another episode of Vibe Wichita. We are tuned in live right now, live broadcasting on YouTube. So make sure you guys check that out every time. We're going to live broadcast on Fridays. We're going to do our best to get to start at 7:45 p.m. How about you guys just stay next to your phones for that long around that time? But once again, you know, we here on another day. I'm here with my man LT. How you feeling today, brother?
Yeah. Feeling great, man. I stopped by, got me some Bernils earlier.
Bernils. I got to check that out, man. How was it?
Man, it was dope, man. I got me volcano burger, you know what I'm saying? And some fried okra.
My man said volcano burger. Well, now what came on the volcano burger?
Man,
I keep saying volcano. What came on the volcano burger?
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's some lettuce, tomatoes, bacon. They do it on that Texas toast, you know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for the explosion. I'm waiting for what the eruption, like
Jeez,
the
man.
volcano. What is it, pepper jack?
Jeez. Oh yeah, I got that's the one I got.
Okay, pepper jack.
He asked me because he was like, "The American or the pepper jack?" I was like, "Oh, well, if y'all got the pepper jack, give me that then."
So they didn't throw no jalapenos on there, chipotle mayo or nothing like that.
I mean, that was my first time going, so if they that,
I don't know.
I didn't know, but you know, Friday, black business, so
Yeah.
I buy black every Friday, not just once a year, all 52 weeks.
Now explain that to people, because some people may not know by Black Friday. Tell
Yeah.
people about it.
I mean, so everybody knows about Black Friday. That's the Friday after Thanksgiving. So that's when the retail stores have their big mark-offs or whatever. It's supposed to be a sale.
Yeah.
But you know how retail is. It's already marked up 3 to 5 times as much as it costs to produce in the first place. Or not even to produce, but what it costs the retailer. But anyways, we buy black, support black-owned businesses in the community. Keep those dollars circulating.
Yeah, we gotta continue growing, man. What I like that more people are on this wave to buy black. You know what I'm saying? Before we move forward, of course, we have a wonderful guest with us here today. Go ahead and clear that back throat, because I seen that little phlegm hanging back there.
You seen it? You saw it. You
No,
saw
I
it.
seen it.
Oh, okay.
I seen it. Camille
Yes. See
Camille
Millie in the building.
Scott is here with the crew.
Yes.
What's happening? How you feeling today?
I am feeling blessed.
That's what's up, man. Look,
blessed.
man. The last time we had you on here, we were talking about long distance relationships, I believe.
Man. Yeah.
Oh man, still recovering from it, ain't you?
You know what? I've healed from that.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes.
Delivered.
She
and
took the
moved
Band-Aid
on
off,
from
y'all, and there was nothing there. It's about time.
There we go.
Thank you. That is so dope, man.
Yes.
I just love growth, man. Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
you have those times in your life where you do struggle a little bit. You got to deal with a little bit of pain to really know how strong you really are. And
Absolutely.
you went through that. You went through a little something, so it's all good, man.
Yeah.
How's everything been lately though? Like what's new? What's been popping with you?
Everything has been great. The last time I was here, I talked about my reign as Miss Black Kansas, but
Right.
now I'm transitioning into the staff side of the national pageant, which is such a blessing for me. So in July, I will actually get to travel to Orlando with the girls who are competing this year and act as a contestant liaison. So I will be down there the entire week.
Right.
And NBUSAM is actually the first African American pageant that will have a black pageant on Disney property. So it's going down here in a couple of weeks. So I'm super excited about being a part and seeing who will take the crown for 2017.
Okay.
Dope.
That's pretty nice. Now, the last year I seen that you guys had some fun with it last year. I like that that you guys were able to, travel. I like that you guys are able to travel, and you guys get to learn some history.
Absolutely.
Man, that's pretty solid. Now, what was one of your biggest takeaways from it?
Definitely the sisterhood. If anything else, what I love about black pageants is one of our biggest values is sisterhood. Win or lose, we all walk away with something, and that's exactly what it was. I have sisters all across the country where if I need to crash on a couch, whether it's networking with careers or volunteer opportunities, I have a sister somewhere, and the crown didn't separate any of us. It only made us closer. So that's one of my biggest takeaways that I took from the pageant.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Look, man. Go ahead, LT. Oh, I thought that was LT. My bad. No, I don't know, man. Not everybody's couch is clean. I don't know about y'all, but
yeah, man.
Sometimes it gets a little rugged out there.
Real thugs get down on the floor.
On the flow.
Like
man. But you know what, man? I did want to slow down right now and just kind of I really want to just take a moment right now to really kind of capture what's been going on in the in Minnesota. Philando Castile, the police officer that gunned him down in the car, gets off. He's off. He was acquitted. Now, this is no consolation. He did lose his job. They dismissed him from the police force, but he was acquitted for murder. Now, in these situations, it's almost as if like we don't know what to do. We don't know where to go. We don't know how to handle this situation. We just continuously get like we have to take the back seat, and that sucks. It's unfortunate. Philando Castile's family has to deal with this now. He's not here, and it does not feel like justice was served because justice was not served in this case. Now, how is this something that we can overcome? That's probably going to be, I'm going to throw out the first question there. How is this something us as a community, a black community, or as the community of the nation as well? I know we're not the only ones suffering from it, but I am speaking to the black folks specifically. How do we overcome this situation?
Man,
how do we get past? How do we grow?
It's tough, man. It's tough. We keep revisiting the conversation. It happens. We see these instances where we disagree with the force that was used. A lot of times they turn out to be fatal situations. We have these tragedies.
Right.
We get worked up. As time goes by, we tend to forget about it.
Absolutely.
Then we have these trials, which can last for a year, or it's supposed to be a speedy trial, but there's complications because these things make the news. And anyway, time goes on, we forget about it. Then it pops back up in the news, and all of a sudden, not guilty. You got to keep the pressure on.
Right.
Absolutely.
You can't take your foot off the gas. You got to keep the pressure going. There's a blueprint out there. It's been laid in the past. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Medgar Evers, people like that. We just got to go back, pay attention to exactly what they were saying. We had this conversation when Philando Castile had passed and Alton Sterling. Both these things happened. And I tell people, you got to actually exactly what Martin wanted to do, what Marcus Garvey wanted to do, what Medgar Evers wanted to do, and you actually applied that knowledge, we would be better off.
Right.
So it's kind of tough. Like, you can't really you can't really take up arms. The Black Panthers, they did that. They tried to police the police, and then the FBI rained down on them, and they murdered them. And the ones they couldn't kill, they locked away, and they try to delegitimize them as much as possible. So I mean, you have to work within the system, and it starts with the research.
It does.
Yeah, LT hit the nail on the head. I was definitely going to say pressure. We have a tendency to hype it up when it happens, right? For example, not to keep bringing up the pageant, but my sister queen in Texas, Carmen Ponder, recently, she got followed in Commerce, Texas by a policeman. And it was a whole incident, and it ended in him calling her out of her name, a black bee. And she went to jail for the night because she, quote unquote, resisted arrest. Definitely could have ended up in a Sandra Bland situation. Thank God it did not. But of course, in the moment, the days afterwards, everybody's heated. BET even did a story about it. The Roots did a story about it. It was so hyped up, and then after a week or two, just silence from everybody. So the frustration for me comes when we just hype it up in the moment and we forget, or we just, okay, well, they're handling it, there's nothing we can do. But the pressure definitely has to stay on. Definitely.
We're going to march. All right, that's cool. We're not going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to pray. We're going to walk. We're going to continue doing certain things. But then it stops after a while, and some people continue doing it, and then the ones that were with, they're like 2 feet in. Sometimes some of us we do get 2 feet in, or we get 1 foot in, I should say, and we start straddling the fence. Like, okay, well, dang, man, we keep doing this. All right, well, it looks like everything's cool. Nothing's happened in a little while, so I'm gonna go back to just living a regular life, and we fall back from the justice system and really trying to push them to push to make a difference, I should say, because we deserve that much. I mean, we didn't fight. We didn't even fight. Like we didn't fight for equal rights. We fought for civil rights. Like, just be fair to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, no, we don't have to have the same job, or we don't have to vote for this person, or we don't have to buy this kind of food or live in this neighborhood. No, just like civil. Like, just be fair, man. Like, let me, if I want food, let me shop here. If I want clothes, let me shop here. It wasn't nothing crazy. But now we're past that. Right. We shouldn't equal rights shouldn't even be a question, because this is crazy, man.
And some people say, like, that's part of our downfall, is that we wanted to be all inclusive. We're so loving. We just wanted civil rights. We didn't push for black rights because a lot of times we feel that we don't want to be guilty of what was done to us. So we play it on the safe side. But I mean, any other marginalized group, they don't push for civil rights. Right. They attach themselves to the civil rights movement, but they fight specifically for the rights that they want. Right. Gay people want gay rights. Women want women's rights. Right. Jewish want Jewish rights. Mexicans, they want Mexican rights, or as Mexican Americans. So for sure. When you label it black rights, then they say, well, we thought you wanted integration. Now you're practicing segregation. Like, nah, they're trying to use reverse psychology on you.
Yeah. But we're better at it, so for real, they don't. A lot of people don't get that. We're pretty good at it. So
you have to be, when it comes to this, you have to be very specific. Legislation is very specific. When you paint things with a broad brush, that leaves it open for interpretation. So
absolutely, man. Well, I'm glad that what I'm glad about is that there has, I mean, we've seen it before. It's possible for us to move, to have a voice, and for something to get done at some point. It's happened before. Now it's really on us, the youth, the younger generation, to continue doing something, and everybody plays a part in this. There are plenty of now I think about it. There are plenty of people. It's funny. There's plenty of black people that are trying to like separate themselves from this whole situation. Like, yo, man, I don't want nothing to do with that. Like, I'm cool. Everything's fine in my life. I ain't really experienced that, or, you know, I'm so light skinned, like you can't even tell, or I just never had to deal with that. You know, I didn't have to deal with that in high school. You know, that's just, I'm not there. I'm like, man, I guarantee you when you get pulled over, it's the same thing. Yeah. It's not like, yeah, you've gotten by, you scooted by all these years, but this is also your problem because either you're light skinned or you were in a different society. You didn't really experience it. Just wait till you step out of your comfort zone, or you go to a city where they don't care where you grew up. You know,
like prime example, Tiger Woods. At his height of his career, they asked him what he identified with. He gave them this kooky answer. He said karma collation because he's mixed. He didn't necessarily identify as black, but black people were proud that, okay, we have a golfer now. We got somebody to root for. Well, fast forward to just a couple weeks ago when he was pulled over for driving under the influence, which we found out it wasn't alcohol involved.
Right.
But still, when you look at his mugshot, ethnicity, it says black. So you may see yourself one way, you may identify one way, but in the eyes of the authority, they see you as black. So
right.
I mean, it's like I always say, one drop.
That's right.
Man, one drop. That's the one drop rule, right?
One drop.
Oh man. Well, you know, we're gonna keep kicking, man. We're gonna keep pushing for things to happen. It's gonna start in your family. It starts at home. That's everybody. Right. Remember that. It starts with yourself first. Then it starts with then you tell your family. You share that wisdom, that knowledge with your family. Then you also do it. It has to be a way of life. It has to be in your actions. Once you do that, now you go tell your neighbors. Now you go tell your friends, and then now it's in the community. So this is how we're going to uplift people. This is how we're going to get better at everything. So let's just let's keep everybody in prayer and let's continue to grow, man, because we don't want to have to continue dealing with is this person going to get, you know, are they going to be charged? Are we going to receive justice? You know, because if they hurt, they're in Minnesota, but that man looks like me. That man deals with some of the same things we have to deal with. I have to deal with. So I hurt for him too. You know what I'm saying? That so when his family hurts, I hurt. Just and I. It's not that I hope you guys feel the same, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna continue this. We're gonna continue rolling. Let's get this. Let's just get it rolling, man. Oh man. So earlier this week, or was it earlier this week? Yes, we had the finals wrap up, and you know we got to explain a lot of things that were going on with the trades and things like that, and who's doing what, who's gonna move where. I don't know if you guys caught this though, the low key beef between Draymond and LeBron right now. Have you guys been keeping up with that?
Yeah, it's a friendly rivalry.
It's funny though, like it's so funny.
Sneak dissing each other.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Draymond was he was doing they had the speech like the day after the game, and or was it 2 days? I can't remember. It was in front of the city, and he was just like, yeah. he was talking about LeBron and talking about, oh man, I'll never be on a super team and this and that. And Draymond was like, dude, you started the super teams. He's talking about when he went down to Miami with D Wade and Chris Bosh, and like that was a super team. Now I seen LeBron in a picture walking around, because him and Draymond both wear number 23, and he had the maroon or the maroon or burgundy Cleveland 23. Then he had the gold 23 over here for Golden State, and then he had the greater than sign pointing towards the red one, stating that he's greater than Draymond. Now, that is a great statement. That is a true statement,
right?
but it's go ahead.
Well, see, then there was the clapback too. Last year, LeBron wore the Ultimate Warrior shirt to the Cleveland parade. So this year, Draymond wore a shirt with the Quicken Loans logo. Who, Dan Gilbert who's the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, also owns Quicken Loans, and it's the Quicken Loans Arena. So Draymond took the Q logo and put that right next to the O'Brien trophy on his shirt. So there's a little clapback from last year.
This is so funny to me. I enjoy this, man. It's almost like sibling rivalry,
right?
In a way, man. It's kind of funny. It's
almost like boxing promotions.
Yeah, but it's like we know it's not going to be hands thrown or somebody's property shot up or anything like that. Like, this is something that we can enjoy as we're on the off season. It's going
until Draymond sends LeBron a Delonte West jersey on Father's Day.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, Draymond, I hope you do that. This is gonna be, dang, dude. And you know what? I've had all kind of Delonte West jokes just lined up, ready to go. That was funny, LT. That was funny, dude. That was pretty funny. Now, Camille, who did you go for with the finals?
Let's just say I'm one of those bandwagon fans when it comes to sports.
Oh, so the Lakers.
No. I'll be honest. My family they're from Akron, so they're Cavaliers fans. So I obviously went for them because if I went against them, that's on my family. So at the end of the season or whatever, the last game, I was just like, I'm happy for the Warriors, but of course I was saddened by the Cavaliers losing because they're home. So
right, man.
So don't know too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Nebraska.
Sorry.
Nebraska's getting an NBA team in 2018.
Are you for real? Don't play me. Are you for real?
Man, Charlotte's moving to Omaha.
Are you serious?
Nah, man.
Okay, you know what?
I can't do that to you, man. My bad. I thought that was funny.
No,
that was hilarious.
No. No.
That's okay, but you know what, man? I'm staying hopeful for Omaha and their college basketball team. Something like that. Or college football. Y'all got college football
Not
out
in
there.
Omaha, in Lincoln.
Oh, that's Lincoln.
Cornhuskers.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I wasn't sure.
So,
I wasn't sure.
Omaha. Now listen, Omaha. They got a school, the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the Mavericks.
Yeah. We got College World Series.
Y'all got
baseball.
hockey, don't y'all? Hockey. Y'all big with hockey, I think.
Maybe.
You don't know?
Maybe.
Nah.
Sure.
That's okay. That's okay. I think Omaha is big with hockey. So I'ma just, every time someone says anything about Omaha, I'ma just let them know about their hockey team. I know you're the Cornhusker State, but wait, is that it?
Yes.
Cornhuskers. What is a Cornhusker?
I don't know.
It's like the same thing as a wheat shocker. Cornhusker.
Good point.
The Cornhusker just take the leaves off the corn.
Oh man.
But then of course, unless you're getting a pedicure, then you husking corns off of toes.
Ooh,
really? That's where we went with that.
Camille, go ahead. Let's talk about the corn husking on the knuckles of the toes.
Let's not talk about the corn huskers husking on the toes. Let's not. LT, no, not today.
Camille, who you talking to these days?
Talking to who in terms of?
I'm talking about like as far as getting your information and your wisdom about this. Okay, so LT. Hey everybody, today is Buy Black Friday.
Okay.
I want to let y'all know that today is Buy Black Friday. So I want you guys to go out to a restaurant or a clothing store, buy something from a black owner. That shout out to everyone who does that. What's up?
So for everybody that was without power last night, go get you some candles from Bub Love.
Oh, the power outage last night. Go ahead.
Don't be like AJ and buy them from Dylan's, or else Bub Love will run up on you with a screwdriver. He will press up on you.
Hey man, whose power went out last night? Let's talk about that, man. Whose power went out last night? Not mine, because I don't live on that side of town. So we were Gucci.
Yeah.
But if it went out, then I would have been. I mean, I probably would have slept in my car with the AC rolling. I'm dead serious. Like, I just slept in the car with the AC. Oh, shoot. Hey, y'all, ignore whatever's happening right now. Some of y'all can't hear. So we're going to go ahead and hit this.
What's cooking in Wichita?
Bam. There we go. Okay. Don't worry about that. We're just rolling. We live streaming right now on YouTube, so we want you guys to keep checking us out. The electricity out here, I don't know if y'all noticed, the electricity out here has gone up. The prices of the electricity, I'm gonna flip this around, man, 'cause that's a lot right there. The price of the electricity has gone up here ridiculously because we have ice storms or whatever. This is their reasoning, but we have ice storms, so they had to put up expensive steel poles so that it would stop the electricity from going out. So electric went up 22% last year, actually. But we've had more power outages in the last year than anything. We've had at least 3 here in this area. So I'm confused. Where should our money go here in Wichita? I feel like our money should go somewhere other than like electric poles. I'm so serious.
If that's a problem, you got to solve it.
Steam beams. Shout out to Tiffany Cribs. She said steam beams. So our money out here should go to steam beams. Do y'all know? Okay,
that's something I don't know
about. I'm still. Hey, we're still learning about that. I would Google it at this moment, but
I'll Google it.
Yeah, we're gonna learn about steam beams. Steam beams. That's what we're working on. But well, how do y'all feel about Wichita nightlife, man? Oh man, we already shouted them out, man. Shout out to Bounce and Brittany Burrow, man. They had to shut down, or they did, I should say. But you know, it's all love. It's all love. Our nightlife is just it's doing something different right now. I don't know what it is, but I wish I would like more. You know what I'm saying? I really want more of a variety.
She says steel beams.
Okay, I'm Googling like
steel beams.
Like,
steel beams.
Steel beams.
Oh,
how do you spell that?
Like steel?
Oh dear.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to my man Logan Watson. He said, "What nightlife?" You're right. I get it. I get it, Logan. I get it. That's the point. So the Wichita nightlife, man, we gotta get this rolling, man, because for me, as a young adult, like, I hate having to see all my other young adults like not excited about going out.
Right.
And then you don't go out, and then if you do, you have such a horrible time that you don't want to go out anymore.
Right.
So what needs to happen here? What can we bring Wichita? What does Wichita need so that we can have a good nightlife? I'm sorry about no, man. I'm so amped up about trying to figure this out because everybody's trying to move away. Everybody's trying to do something different, man. What can we do to improve our nightlife here in Wichita? What can we do?
Oh, man.
Hold on.
What does Wichita need so that we can have a good nightlife? I'm sorry about no, man. I'm so amped up about trying to mute it.
My bad, man. My fingers on the camera.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh man. So what do we need to do? What do you think, Camille?
Man, I don't even know where to start. I think I can confidently say I'm somebody who goes out enough to know what irritates me more than anything when I go out. Every Saturday, not every Saturday, but I'm in Revolution on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. And every Saturday is me and LT always just posted up on the side of the wall because it's music. It's always music. Music is just one of the biggest irritations that I have about going out and spending my money, and I can't enjoy the music. So, I don't know. That's where it starts for me. And it doesn't matter where I go, Rock or Revolution, or I haven't been to that new place.
What's that new place?
It was
Cat Eyes?
No, across from Heroes. What is that?
Cat Eyes?
What is that?
You're talking about, she's talking about Industry Old Town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we've walked past there a couple of times, and it seemed cool, like the music, but I don't know. That's just my biggest turn off whenever I go out. So. I don't know.
So some of the watchers have said.
Shout out to my boy Bailey, just rolling up in here. What's good, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna read some. I want to read some responses.
Go ahead, read some of these responses.
Kalila Payton said, "Wichita nightlife could be a thing if people would spend money and participate."
Back to Steam Beams.
Ahem said, "We need a Dave and Buster's."
We do need a Dave and Buster's for sure. What's going on, man? What happened to your mute button over there, brother? Hey, we live broadcasting too right now on YouTube, everybody.
We live, baby.
We live broadcasting. Go ahead. I seen on here that my man. Oh wait, no, you already said Kalila. So having special guests and have more themed parties. Do y'all think having more themed parties would be good? I think it would. I personally,
she says it has to be more than themed parties.
Oh, it has to be more. Guests. Okay, I didn't read it well. You know, I sometimes I don't read well when I'm trying to, like when I'm talking and I'm supposed to be reading. See, I read silently. I'll be like, all right, and it's so.
You used to be in class like, don't call on me, don't call on me. Oh.
I'm playing. No, you know what? I was a dude that they called on because we were reading stuff like Persephone and freaking Hamlet and all of that. What's that new movie? It's not new. With the who cares? But they used to always call on me because I used to read really fast, but I never comprehended anything I read. I was one of those kids. But no, Wichita nightlife, man. I think that I've talked to what's his name, Corey Barnes. And he made a post about this once before. I really truly think Wichita luxury nightclub would be really nice. That would be something different. You would have to put your name on a list. You got to like email or tag yourself on the list first before you come out, and then and I mean, like, not everybody could get in. Yes, it's going to be a dress code. It's going to be certain things served. There might be a drink special, maybe not a drink special, because drink specials you don't make enough money on drink specials. So they're gonna be serving all the expensive stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like one of those, like a luxury club, but that's not the only thing we need. Go ahead, LT. I know you about to say something.
I mean, there's spots for like what you want. I'm gonna ask you as an out of towner, like, does Omaha have a good night? No. So how would you know?
Well, actually, I was about to say, when I turned 21, I was in Wichita, so I never went out in Omaha. All of our clubs and things were in Lincoln. So, Lincoln being a college town,
Link the stink. Sorry, that was just first thing.
Lord have mercy. Me being in a college town, we were always trying to get into. Well, it was O Street. So, but no, there's no nightlife in Omaha at all.
Man. So wait, so y'all just go to hookah lounges?
No
hookah lounges up there?
It got shut down. I think a couple months ago.
Oh no!
Yeah, I saw an article.
Is there a lot of college kids up there?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, strictly, like not strictly.
In Omaha?
Is it like Wichita though?
No, Lincoln is more so like Wichita.
Okay.
Yeah, Lincoln is the college town.
Okay.
Omaha is no.
And I can tell you that went up there for track meets and snuck out of the hotel. So.
Now, does it cater to college kids, young adults?
What, Lincoln?
Yeah, Lincoln.
I mean, yeah, that's a big college, so there's gonna be
University of Nebraska.
There's things for everybody to do. Like,
so
I mean, that's kind of like the same thing for Wichita though. You kind of have to find your niche.
Right.
If you find your rotation, then you'll be cool.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it that people are picky? Is it that people are lame and they don't know how to have fun?
All right, you want me to really answer this question?
I mean, let's have an honest conversation, because
I really want to answer.
We're talking about a upscale club, okay? Well, industry, they put some little floor down.
Yeah,
okay, it's a lounge. The rooftop has patio furniture and stuff up there now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's kind of a different feel than a lot of the other, spots out here.
Right, for sure.
With Rock Island, it's kind of a a fruit basket turnover. You don't know what you're getting out of that thing.
Right.
There's a different crowd on any given night.
Right.
So it's not really a theme to that. It's just whatever night of the week it is.
Mm-hmm.
You see. So I mean, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Okay. So Andrew Hammond said, with the NCAA coming, with the NCAA coming in 2018, the city needs to step up its nightlife game big time. The big issue is Wichita clubs is ownership, or with the Wichita clubs or for them, just collecting a buck by doing the bare minimum. And you know what the bare minimum is? Drink specials. That's all I'm saying, man. You got to quit having all the. Now, I'm not against having like 18-year-olds in there specifically, but I would have like a specific club that the younger generation can go to. So there's going to be some 18 and up clubs, which means only the 18-year-olds are going to go. And then things like Enos and maybe Bounce or something like that. And what I mean by that, like if they upscale it just a little bit. What I mean by upscaling, I don't mean like, yo, you got to have valet parking and dudes in red vests with toothpicks in their mouth out there parking people's cars. No, I'm talking about like the atmosphere. Change the atmosphere. The dance floor is cool. Now let's make sure the bar is in a cool place. Let's make everybody at the bar area wear something the same. And I'm not saying Bounce in particular. I'm saying a club like Bounce. You know, I went to Bounce once. I had a good time. What I would do if I had my own club is this. You know, so man, we do need to step it up. But someone said a Dave and Buster's.
Oh my gosh!
A Dave and Buster's.
Yes,
I would that would definitely change our nightlife tremendously. Andrew Hammond said rodeo. I can roll with that.
Now look though, see, we want to say that drink specials don't do it, but when rodeo was at its height,
man,
why was it?
Them
it was
10 for 10s.
It was because of the drink special.
Rodeo was like a trough for drink specials.
Man, them 10 for 10s.
It was like a trough for drink specials. So if you went to rodeo, like everybody was out there. I mean, everybody, even on hip hop night, everybody was out there. You getting a drink special and you getting all kinds. I seen a soda can inside a big gallon glass. Like that was weird to me.
I'm gonna give you the most epic night at rodeo, and don't argue with me. Number one, it was a Trinidad James concert.
Oh right. No.
But that's not why it was the most epic night. There was that concert, but at the same time, Wichita State was in the Final Four.
Oh right.
So their game wasn't the Final Four yet. I think they were playing Long Beach or to go to the Final Four. So that game was going on, and in halftime, Dave the Caveman Rickles fought his Bellator fight at halftime of WSU's game, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in the corner watching the TV. I got WSU. All right, halftime, I got the Caveman. Then he finished. Okay, second half of the game. Then that's over. Now I got the ratchetness.
There you go.
That was the most epic night in rodeo's history. Don't argue with me.
See, I've been to rodeo maybe 3 times.
Man.
Go ahead, Bailey.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
It's too many nights at rodeo. Like, I didn't live in rodeo. I was a Kristen Knights
Kristen Knights.
So Kristen Knights was my spot. But rodeo didn't have some good nights. I just remember rodeo from the fights. So
man,
it was some epic. It was some. It was
like
old
the
school WWF bros.
It was like the new paraphernalia.
Nah,
there weren't as many shootings, but yeah,
because paraphernalia is a whole different ballgame. That's one way in, one way out. It's like ATL part 4, 5, and 6 every night, man. It's a whole different ballgame, man.
See, well, we got to upgrade from that. Shout out to Kalila. She said, drink specials are cool, but that's not going to make me want to go out, especially when what you drink isn't a drink special or on the drink special.
Yeah. So, for one, a lot of these establishments don't sell cognac.
Cognac, huh?
No yak.
Don't nobody want no hen dogs in there because the hen dogs is a different crowd that they can't deal with. So you got to go in there and ask for Crown or maybe Cavassier. But shout out to all my hen dogs.
But what about Okay, so is it the crowd of people? Is it the crowd of people that keep people from coming to the club? Is it the crowd? Is it truly the 18-year-olds keeping us 23, 4, 20
and up?
I hate getting the ladies' ages wrong, but so I always try to undershoot it. Yeah, anyone that's like 24, 25 and up, are the 18-year-olds really keeping us out of the club? Are they keeping us? Now, I'm asking because I'm not consistently out at the club seeing what's going on, seeing who's in there. Last time I went, there was a bunch of people I knew that was in the club. So tell me, like, do y'all feel like it's the 18-year-olds?
I don't think that's an excuse because
the youth.
I don't think that's an excuse because they don't really have a space right now.
Kalila said yes. Tiffany said yes.
But
Andrew threw the fist.
But they still have to go to rodeo.
What do you mean?
I mean,
yeah.
Like, you have to pay extra for 18 and up license.
Mm-hmm.
And Old Town ain't doing that right now. So I don't think they have a space where grown folks frequent for them to be a deterrent.
Okay.
Now, if that were the case, then maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But that's off the table in my eyes, unless it's something that I don't know about.
I was gonna say because I don't see too many 18 and up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be a lot of people down there, but as we get older and we think everybody young, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't think it's more of an 18 and up crowd. I think it's just the people who want to kick it.
Yep.
And then you got the people who can't handle their liquor. And then you got the people who been OGs and just get tired of.
There's something in this liquor.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, and it's getting thicker. All I want is you.
No.
But no, Tiffany said bring back Eclipse.
Hey,
so
Eclipse was dope.
Was Eclipse dope?
Eclipse.
See, I don't know nothing about Eclipse. Was that before I got here?
No.
Or was that here and I just
missed out on it?
That wasn't somewhere y'all would have invited Troy to go.
I don't know, man, because we always did on 9th in Cleveland. I can't remember what it was called.
Soleil.
Whatever it was.
Oh, wow. Club Mix and Club Soleil.
Club Mix, because we was in there with Richie and with everybody else. So I was there
for
more
sure.
than it was Eclipse.
For sure. Okay, Kalila said, if I know a place, wait, such? I think you meant suck. But,
no.
What?
Just read it.
Okay. If I know a place such as an after hours, so you did mean such, Kalila. Shout out to you. High five. If I know a place such as an after hours or something has a reputation of people who consistently fight or shoot at that establishment, I'm not going.
That's real.
I mean, I couldn't agree with you anymore.
That's real.
Now, is it okay? So, how do you guys feel about lounges? Like, Eno's was a lounge to me. Like, they had a lounge, and then in the back, they had a place where you could like get down. Like, but you had to rent it out. So it wasn't like, yo, we going to Eno's to go get down in the back. No, it was a lounge. How do y'all feel about having more places like Eno's? Because you could dance in the front if you wanted to, but y'all were chilling. So how do y'all feel about that? Eno.
I mean, Eno's and Sway, if you remember Club Sway, but the biggest issue that I heard a lot of people with was like the drink prices, but they had the prices like that for a reason, because if you're going to pay to get in, if you're going to pay to do, pay drinks like that, you're going to act like you got some sense, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a type of crowd demographic that they're looking for. So
for sure.
I don't know essentially that a lounge would be bad, but at the end of the day, we all got to come together. We got to find something that we're going to support. And like you said, you just got to mix it up. Like it's been thrown around, shout out to Jaden real quick, for a karaoke, like a hip hop karaoke, starting that, somewhere everybody can come kick it to. And then we got some other things going on to where we're going to try to do like more R&B concerts instead of all these rap concerts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's things going in the works behind the scenes. And then also, once again, Josh got everything going. Shout out to the Secret Society. They get ready to get Gianni Bacchus back rolling again with some stuff. So it's a lot of things.
Society,
hey, man. Hey, all I got to say is at the end of the day, it's people out here working, but we got to support it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's all we got to do.
For sure. Now, why does it take Why does it take so long for us to support out here? And I mean that like here in Wichita, because
let's be real. Everybody, it's a lot of followers. They want to go to where the popular people are going. They want to see what it's about before they stick their toe in the water. You know, they want somebody else to jump in before they do.
That's true. Women and men. We do live in a city where there are a lot of followers. That's the truth. Hey, real quick before we continue on that, if you guys don't want to sit here and let the battery die on your phone, we are live broadcasting on YouTube right now. Vibe Wichita. Just check us out on Vibe Wichita live broadcast. I know you got to keep your phone up with YouTube. We're working on that, but yeah, we are live broadcasting, so you can just listen to the audio and see what we talking about. Anyway, go ahead, LT. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, I made my point.
Yeah.
Where the popular people go, that's where people follow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to the establishments and the business owners to get that crowd in there. I mean, if I was to run a nightclub,
right,
I'm gonna pay that extra little bit of change to make it 18 and up.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that Fridays are a dead night, so I'm gonna make that Friday night for the 18. You know, I'm gonna make that Friday night 18 and up.
Mm-hmm.
And I might exclude adults from it, so it might be just 18 to 20. So I ain't got to worry about underage drinking and none of that. So we just gonna eliminate all of that. So now they got a place to go. So now I got that demographic. Then on Saturday night, I might Saturday, Thursday, Wednesday, then I'll open it up for the 21 and up crowd.
Okay.
So now I got all of that traffic coming through.
Oh man. Okay. Well, shout out to. Once again, we got to shout out to one of our day one followers, Bailey, your cousin, Tiffany Cribbs. She said we need a lounge that's 25 and up. For the 25 and up. We need a lounge that's for the 25 and up. And I agree. I agree.
Do 21 through 24 know how to act?
Whoa there.
Ouch.
I'm just asking a question.
Whoa there.
How you feel about that, Camille?
Well, I mean, I'm only 24 for a couple more months, so
they want to keep you out the club.
So it doesn't matter. I'm good this way. So
yeah, man.
August is coming up real quick. So
they said you can't even rent a car right now. So
I can rent one. I just gotta throw a couple extra dollars
in
there.
Yeah, man, it's all right. It's all right. But how do you feel? There was a 25 and up club that most of the people that are older are going to, and you can't go. How would you feel as a 24-year-old? I'm just curious.
Obviously mad. I mean, I would want to go, but just my experience of going out in Wichita, I feel like I wouldn't be missing anything because the after hours that they had, a couple of my friends were able to go, and it just sounded like the same mess of when I was going out with them before the after hours. So it was like I didn't feel like I was missing anything. So Wichita has yet to show me personally that I'm missing anything if I don't go out. So for me, nightlife really isn't. If I go out, great. If I don't, great. It doesn't faze me.
It doesn't really make you that upset about it. Is what you're saying,
right?
Okay, Bailey, how do you feel about lounges? I mean, like, how do you feel about having a lounge that is specifically 25 and up? Does that affect anything for you? Or like, what does that do for you? Does that keep the nonsense out? And then we got to look at the nonsense. Who's causing all the nonsense?
Right.
Now, I could say, man, these young people causing all the problems, and they're the ones bringing all the guns. But fact of the matter is, they're not the ones that are always bringing all the guns, because maturity doesn't come with the number of your age. Like, it doesn't come with age. It comes with it comes with life lessons to me, So what do we do in this sense here as far as trying to keep what some of the older white folks say, the riffraff? What do we got to do to keep that out of the club and out of the nightlife? Keep the guns away from all of it. Like, why are we bringing guns to fun, to entertainment? Like, dude, like you supposed to be sitting down having a little sip with your girl. Like, okay, see, here's another thing. Okay, all you hardcore fellas be going out to the club with all your hardcore homies.
Uh-oh.
I hope, man.
Come on, Pastor Troy.
I hope I make somebody uncomfortable right now. I really do. You going out with all your boys. How does that? Okay. Now I know. I was that age too, and I know I was there. Let's just say I was there, but like, your boys aren't going to help you get any more girls. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not going to help you get any more girls. 1, 2 of your fellas maybe, but you came in a comfortably 3-seater car, but you squeezed one more of your boys in there to get into the club. You came with all your boys to go get on one girl, see how many girls you can get. You really just trying to get the attention of one girl, and then you stand up against the wall the whole time, man, with your pants sagging, man, sitting on the middle of your thighs, on your phone the whole time, and be like, man, there ain't no hoes up in here, man, there ain't no girls.
Gucci belt on the
Come
knees.
on, man. With your belt, and then got the nerve to have your shirt tucked in while your pants are sagging. Come on, man.
Come on, Troy.
I'm just saying, man. What are we really doing? Like, y'all could, okay. So to me, if I'm going to the club, now I'm trying to think maybe how y'all are thinking, because like I said, I've been there. If I'm going to the club, if I'm coming with all my boys, we're gonna dance, we're gonna have a party, or we're gonna party, we're gonna have a good time. Like, all right, cool, I'm gone. If I'm going to the club to go get to pick up some female, like it's something you can buy off the Walmart rack. I'm just trying to go pick up some female real quick.
Well, I mean,
keeping it in the stash. You know what I'm saying?
It only costs you a couple of drinks.
Okay. Even at that, why am I coming with a whole clan? Ladies, I don't have a problem. Look, I don't have a problem with the ladies coming as a whole, because ladies, that's just how they comfortable. You know, for me, I'm just like, yo, okay, me and my boy Gary would go to the club with ourselves, like with each other. Like, yo, all right, yo, man, I got you. I'm finna do this, and we split immediately. He going to the other side of the room. I'm over here on the dance floor. Whatever. This is what we doing. We having a good time. I'm not here at the club to always be here with all of my boys, to just be around y'all because I'm around y'all during the week. Come on, man.
Interesting.
Like, and the thing is, I'm not saying everything I really want to say. But wait. I don't know why. I'm not
see
now,
because now sometimes you talk about that pack of ladies, right?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you got to be squad up, because now you need somebody to run interference.
Yep.
And you need somebody to take one for the team sometimes.
Sure.
I
take
go
one
out
for
solo
the team
too much, so.
Bailey, you do roll out solo. Man, there's nothing wrong with that.
So it's funny when I hear y'all say that, because it might be me and one of my boys, or it might be me and somebody else, but I can roll solo. I've been solo for as long as I know, but I see what you're saying. I think the biggest thing is gotta have that vibe to make sure everybody's kicking it.
For sure.
And it's not no blame on anybody. It's just a mind frame. If you come in there ready to scrap, because somebody gonna be there, then that's what's gonna be the whole night.
The majority of the time, if you go into the club, the majority of the time with a clan of people, with all your boys, you doing that for protection. You doing that to make, all right, look, you gotta make sure you got my back. All right, y'all got my back. We cool, man. We cool. Everybody drinking, man. Oh God, if anybody touch one of my boys, man, it's finna go down.
Oh my mama.
Come on, man.
And I put that on the set.
I'm just saying, man. I'm being for real. Like, this is real, man. Come on, man. When I'm with my boys, I'm it's like, yo, man, we watching the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kicking it. This is what we doing. I'm not finna go dance with y'all like that, man. I'm gonna be real. I ain't finna dance with you. Yeah, I mean, we can be on the dance floor, but I'm not finna dance with you.
I would hope not.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying.
Go to the club. Go to the club now. And the same man I just described to you with the pants, he eventually gets courage after about 3 years or 5. He's probably about 29, 30 years old now. So he can actually get on the dance floor. But he got the courage of both of his boys, or 3 of his boys. Oh, this my cut, man. Hey, this my cut. Hey, hit that. Wait, grab my hand. We finna hit that. Oh. Look, man, I'm cool, man.
No,
I'm cool.
Troy, no.
I'm cool.
That's
I'm cool, bro, man.
That's over exaggeration, bro. It ain't that bad.
Bad. Remember that one time? I'm done, man. I'm done. Hey, man. I'm not saying. I promise, I'm not saying don't go out and kick it with your boys. I'm talking to the fellas.
He's saying don't
that every time y'all gotta go out, you gotta go out with your entire clan, like your entire hood. Okay, man. I gotta move on, man. We gotta change the subject. We gotta change the subject or something, man. Trying to preach because it's gonna be it's crazy, man. I'm just but you know what? I enjoy the fact that people are coming out and trying to celebrate and have a good time, man. So we just got to improve it by not our community, our people, by not coming out and causing mess. Like the drama that goes on right now is the same drama that the teenagers that I teach go through, and the teenagers at my group home. Oh, this girl said, got upset because I called her best friend, and she didn't say my name, but she said something on Instagram. So now next time I see her, we got something to do. We gonna fight and this and that. Why? I'm talking to you 24, 27, 30-year-olds. Ladies, yes. Fellas, we were tripping around the same stuff like that too, man. Why I gotta shoot you? Because you kind of stepped on my shoe, a shoe that I'm probably not going to wear after the next year. Or I can go home and get some Dr. Scholl's magic removal cream, scrub it on my shoe, and the shoe is clean. So why am I going to shoot you because you stepped on my shoe, on my Jordans? Jordan don't care you stepped on it. You don't lose no credibility because of that.
Because you finna be in line next week buying the next pair. So
straight up.
But I feel you on that.
I'm just, man. Yeah, everyone.
I like the point that Ahem brought up about the tournament coming to Wichita. I think that's a positive thing. That's something that we wanted when we voted on the arena. We would have liked to have more seats in the arena, but this thing with NCAA tournament coming is a great revenue generator. So you'll see an influx with the nightlife.
Oh yeah,
when that's going on, friends, family, college students come to support their team. I look at Hutchinson and what they do with sports.
Right. Hutchinson
hosts. They have a bowl game for football. Sometimes they host the national NJCAA, the national JUCO. They host the track meet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's everybody in the nation.
Yeah.
And then they also host men's basketball, that tournament.
Yeah.
So they're bringing all these JUCOs from across the nation in, and they're generating revenue in little bitty Hutchinson, Kansas, which is centrally located in the middle of the United States of America. And Wichita, being the big city that it is, if we can do things like host the first and second rounds of the NCAA tournament, we should follow that model that Hutchinson has set. When we talk about things that Wichita needs, I think that is a great economic booster right there. So,
and it's being talked about to make Wichita a sports mecca, not only for colleges, but especially for kids, because we have our youth. We have a lot of venues that we can host a lot of events at the same time, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, whatever. We can do those same things.
Yeah, we play host to the largest, is it AAU tournament in the nation?
AAU or MAYB, one of the two.
One of the two.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're kind of almost one and the same, really.
I thought that, but I won't for sure.
Yeah, because AAU teams, MAYB is basically the summer league that they're in. AAU is
like the
organization,
gotcha.
like the big. It's like the NBA, but the NBA is playing in another league during the summertime. So, So that's all I'm saying, man. I think for me, the college students, especially WSU, the way that it's growing now, and the way it will be next year, I think that there's going to be more opportunity for the city to grow its nightlife And what we have to do is we can't be just appealing to just the black community or the hip hop community.
True.
Or just the white community, because that's what it is.
And then you know the other thing is not only is it WSU, but you know you got Butler and Friends and Newman, and even I've seen people come all the way from Winfield, from Southwestern, to come kick it. So like you said, we definitely got to be a little bit more open. In a certain demographic, but it's a culture.
It is.
It's just a culture.
It is.
Plain and simple.
Well, we got to continue to spread the culture. We got to continue letting people know there's other things out here. So, for me, downtown doesn't need to be renovated, but it does need to be like, we need to go back and redo a whole bunch of things. Let's clean out some of the things that aren't working. These clubs going in and out, most of the time it's the hip hop clubs that are in and out. They're up for a year or two, and then they're out.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Just address what that is about. They don't want us down there. They don't want that establishment to be there because of the stigma that comes with it.
The stigma? Oh, yeah.
So
because we'll go shoot. We'll fight. We'll shoot. We'll clear out the club. They lose business.
And at the same time, people get stabbed at rodeo. So, I mean.
Well, didn't they stop having hip hop night?
No. Yeah, exactly. People get stabbed at country concerts at rodeo. You see what I'm saying? Like,
man, talk about it.
I mean,
Liquid had his run, and the biggest thing with Liquid was
up forever.
Yeah, but Chris and Nice was too. Even though Chris and Nice went downtown, Liquid still had the same type of flow. Like, it's the same vibe and everything. Yeah, it was fights downtown, but at the end of the day, people are going to want to be downtown because it's going to be more people in a smaller vicinity than if you went to a club like the Ballroom when we used to have parties there, or if you go to what's Denim and Diamonds, 54
West.
So if you do something like that, it's further out, or even the Cotillion. You know what I'm saying? If you go out and do stuff like that, it's not going to be a lot more people around because it's a convenient factor too. You know what I'm saying? The town's just conveniently located.
Listen to this. I seen with my own two eyes in between, at the time, Indigo and Heroes. Right in the middle of the street, I seen an Asian guy get in a fight, knock the guy out, and then start breakdancing in the middle of the street. You see what I'm saying? So
that was you.
I'm dead ass serious.
That was you.
Not that time.
That was you.
But
that was you.
I mean, it's it's everybody. Like, yeah, the stigma comes with us, but that's with everything. But if you go to rodeo on any given night, you can see some knockdown, drag out, slobber knocking, cowboys tussling. Okay, so
yeah,
with no sagging.
No sagging. I think I've seen one cowboy.
He was black.
His britches didn't fit. Nah, he wasn't black. His britches just didn't fit. He didn't have a belt on.
He's just having a bad night. It's all good.
Yeah, man. It's all good. Look, we gonna continue to try and roll and do something a little bit better. I know Millie. I see you over there, man. You gathering your things. Congratulations on moving. Getting into your spot now.
Thank you, Jesus.
Look, man, she's growing up on everybody, like, for real. She got her own place.
Because I'm 12.
Man,
we will send
man, that's dope.
We will send the address when she hosts the homewarming party. So
yes.
Cool. Wait,
if you subscribe, you'll come straight to your email.
For sure, man. For sure. Hey, so did you guys know that there are 2 representatives in the black community that are running for District 1 now?
Yes.
Brandon Johnson. We got Picture Man, Mike Kennard. Mike Kennard. I knew that. Hey, that's my guy too. I don't know. My brain just slipped right now. I need some spaghetti. So my man Mike Kennard and Brandon Johnson. So I want to make sure you guys are getting out there voting, because this is pretty important, because we need to get a push right now in our youth, in our community. There's a lot of things happening we don't want you guys to miss. Hey, check out our vlog. We just posted a vlog on Vibe Wichita. Check it out. We got some comment on there. We got something that's happening right now. Let's just say that it's big. Anyway, and then one more thing I wanted to tell y'all. My man Bailey finally got a wave up there. Look at that wave in the front.
Oh no!
My man got a wave.
No.
First of all,
dang, Daniel.
Nah, we ain't even gonna go that route. Cause I went from waves, and then Troy just doing a whole Wolverine thing, so I don't even know what it is.
Wolverine. Speaking of, man,
I mean, nappy is in. It's all good.
I just want to let y'all know, my hair right now is in a stage where
of cancer.
I need a lot of soul glow. I need a lot of soul glow.
It's all good.
What I'm trying to do, the reason why I'm growing my hair out, my wife wants to style my hair in a certain way, and I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants to do except make it blonde. But yeah, you got to be supportive of what people are doing. Hey, go out here and support your entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Once again, buy Black Fridays. That's dope. We got to institute that. Shout out to my mans real quick before you comment. Shout out to my man, both my boys, Deontay Hayden and Daily Gunner, Fitzgerald Gunner on Facebook. Man, they out here making waves on their videos. Their videos are hilarious. I don't know if y'all seen it, but they doing real well right now. Films from Within. Y'all got to go check that out for sure. Shout out to them. Their last video got they're almost at 30,000 views. Wow. So that's pretty awesome, especially for here in Wichita. That is major. Shout out to my hair. Shout out to my wife. She just walked in the house. I hear you out there, baby. We going to Louisiana this next week, man. So we going to bring back some boudin for everybody. And when I say for everybody, I mean everybody in this house.
I'm glad you corrected that.
Yeah. Wow. So shout out to, hey, there she go. How you doing, baby?
Hey, Pinky.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to smile and say, "Hey, baby."
What up, baby?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Millie, what you got for us before we head out?
No, thank you for having me. I mean, y'all be playing me most of every single week when I ask to get
Camille, you are always welcome.
The vibe, but it's cool. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Camille, you are always welcome.
Y'all
to
say
come.
that. People say that. It's like when you invite people over to your house, come over, whatever. But low-key, you really don't want them.
Wow, that's like so. I'm doing the Tommy Davidson on Martin. Whatever his name was, I don't remember his name, but Tommy Davidson invited Rerun to his house, and Rerun's like, nah, dude, yeah, he invites me, but I don't ever go. Like, dude, and Martin flew all the way from Detroit all the way down to LA to go see old boy, because he told him, man, come visit anytime. You ain't really got to come, but no, I'm talking about you. You are always welcome to come, sit in, chime in, come through. Bailey, do. Just come through, man. We appreciate that. LT, man, what you got for everybody?
Yo, shout out Nico Hernandez fighting tomorrow at Hartman Arena. Tickets start at $20. Shout out. Go support your local Olympian. Big shout out to my boy, my brother, MWB Scooney.
Scoop.
Dropped a video single featuring AD Coley. Get it. All right, it's going viral right now. If you ain't seen it, you a little behind. Okay. So
what's it called?
Get it.
Get it. Oh. I thought you was just saying get it. My bad, man. No, for real. I really thought you were just saying that.
By any means. Get it. By any means.
Sure.
So yeah, that's going big. Fourth quarter on the way. So
can't wait for that, man. Yeah. That should be pretty live. Wichita music scene is improving. Hey. It's enhancing right now. It's getting so good, man.
I have no idea. The music scene is finna blow up.
It's finna be nasty. Go ahead.
Yeah, 80 Coley's a hood star too. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
80 Coley's a hood star.
Check him out, man.
Fourth quarter victory. MWB reunion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and since we are on music, shout out to my man Roy Moy III. Got to sing with Common. Shout out to him. Yes. Shout out to Marquis Nunley. Shout out to Flex. That's DJ Berthet or Shadil Berthet Jr. If y'all know who that is. Shout out to my man. Shout out to Rudy Love Jr. Man. Man, this is gonna be live. Shout out, man. I'll be doing shout outs all day. Mojo, man, what you got?
Man, shout out to Jay Sid, first of all, doing his thing down in Texas. Sid. And he's coming back and forth doing that. And then Father's Day, my dog, Smooth, YBM Smooth, alarm clock's coming out. So y'all stay tuned for that. Also, I just want to let y'all know. He gonna be mad at me for doing this plug, but Big Sam got some heat coming soon. Just stay tuned for it.
Okay. Bad. Hey, shout out to my man Chris Key. We actually already discussed this earlier, I think, before you got in, but yeah, we're gonna plug it again. R&B group Public Announcement is performing tomorrow night here in Wichita. Gonna rip your body, baby. Whatever nobody, whatever your body. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Wanna rip your body, baby. Or is it hump your body?
Gonna work your body.
I don't think.
Gonna work your body.
Maybe it's hump.
Ooh.
Second to none, Harley Hall.
Yeah.
1101 North Washington.
Yeah.
There it is, y'all.
Man. Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in to everything we got going on. Like I say, stay locked in. Look, we got so much coming, man. I just want to tell everybody what we got happening. I want y'all to just go for the ride with us, man. More vlogs are coming. More things are coming. Look, stay locked in. It's Vibe Wichita. Yeah. I mean, I know y'all still listening on live. We got one listener on there. Hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? Yeah. All right, nah, but for real, we about to be out. It's Vibe Wichita.